भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Hare Krishna everyone. Thank you for joining today's session. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 6th chapter, 3rd verse. स्वयंभुवा कया वृत्त्या वर्तितं ते परं वयः कथं चेदम् उदस्राक्षिः काले प्राप्ते कलेवरम्। स्वयंभुवा कया वृत्त्या वर्तितं ते परं वयः कथं चेदम् उदस्राक्षिः काले प्राप्ते कलेवरम्। स्वयंभुवा कया वृत्त्या वर्तितं ते परं वयः कथं चेदम् उदस्राक्षिः काले प्राप्ते कलेवरम्। Now I'll go for the word by word meaning. Swayambhuva, O son of Brahma, Kaya, under what condition? Vritya, occupation. Vartitam, was spent. Te, you. Param, after the initiation. Vaya, duration of life. Katham, how. Cha, and. Idam, this. Udasrakshihi, did you quit? Kale, in due course. Prapte, having attained. Kalevaram, body. The translation and purport given by His Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. O son of Brahma, how did you pass your life after initiation? And how did you attain this body, having quit your old one in due course? Purport. Sri Narad Muni in his previous life was just an ordinary maid servant's son. So, how he became so perfectly transformed into the spiritual body of eternal life, bliss, and knowledge is certainly important. Sri Vyasadeva desired him to disclose the facts for everyone's satisfaction. Next verse is we are going to discuss this one also. First canto, 6th chapter, and 4th verse. प्रकल्पविषयम् एतं स्मृतिं ते मुनि सत्तम न ह्येष व्यवधात् काल एष सर्वा निराकृतिः। प्रकल्पविषयम् एतं स्मृतिं ते मुनि सत्तम न ह्येष व्यवधात् काल एष सर्वा निराकृतिः। प्रकल्पविषयम् एतं स्मृतिं ते मुनि सत्तम न ह्येष व्यवधात् काल एष सर्वा निराकृतिः. Go for the word by word meaning. Prak, prior. Kalpa, that of Brahma's day. Vishayam, subject matter. Etam, all this. Smritim, remembrance. Te, your. Muni Sattam, O great sage. Na, not. He, certainly. Esa, all this. Bevadat, made any difference. Kala, course of time. Esa, all this. Sarva, all. Nirakriti, annihilation. The translation and purport given by His Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. O great sage, time annihilates everything in due course. So, how is it that this subject matter, which happened prior to this day of Brahma, is still fresh in your memory, undisturbed by time? Purport. As spirit is not annihilated even after the annihilation of the material body, So also spiritual consciousness is not annihilated. See, Narada developed this spiritual consciousness even when he had his material body in the previous kalpa. Consciousness of the material body means spiritual consciousness expressed through the medium of a material body. This consciousness is inferior, destructively, and perverted. But superconsciousness of the supramind in the spiritual plane is as good as the spirit soul and is never annihilated. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So today we are going to discuss like in this verse here Srila Vyasadev he is asking the question to Narad Muni. What he is asking that what was your britya? We know, right? Britti means the occupational duty. Like we ask, like, are you working in software or corporate, or are you a labor, or are you doing some teaching in some school? So this is called Britti, occupation. So what you did, Narad Muni, sorry, Srila Vyasadev is asking Narad Muni, like what you did, how you attained this body, the spiritual body. Narad Muni got the spiritual body, and that too, he is into the Bhagavad Dham. So after quitting the previous body, how he got this body? So like we asked like sometimes after sometimes we in the material world we met with someone, like we asked like how you got this job, like what you did, how you got this campus, how you got this selection, how you got placed in this company, we ask, right? Same way Srila Vasudev is asking, like, how you got this spiritual body after quitting the previous one, where he was a son of a maid servant. So, what was the journey from there to here? Like, everyone quit their body, even the bird, the animal, everyone quit their body. So, for getting this body, what he did? So, like he got the Dibya Sarir now, with lots of effulgence coming from Narad Muni. So how he got it and got the Bhagavatam. Uh, see, this is the question asked by Srila Vyasudev. So in life, whatever decision we are taking, it depends on to whom we are associated with, like to what job we need to do, where to stay, and lot many decisions in our life we take, right? In everyday life we are taking lots of decision in our life. So it comes like to whom you are associating with. So Narad Muni in his previous life, he was associated with the Vedantist. So even Prabhupada every time says like, what is our aim in this life? The aim is we have to go back to the Godhead and never come back again to this material world. So to remain all time in bhakti, what we need to do to remain all time in bhakti, we should associate with the devotees every time, so that we should not be in the case of maya. At least we are in associated with devotees. The devotees are, they always they always want to hear about Lord. Like in Srimad Bhagavatam, now we are discussing about Narad Muni. Why devotees are yeah, listening, sitting and listening to this? Only because when we are discussing about Narad Muni, ultimately we are discussing about the Supreme God. So the devotees, like when we are staying with them, when we are associating with them, then we are ultimately we are hearing something about Lord. And uh, it is easy to come out of maya. So uh, uh, we are if after getting this association also, we have to be like hear about them, like we have to be open up, like we have to open our eyes, open our ear, what they are discussing, we have to listen to that. Like when we are putting some dirty water in a bottle and closing that one and throwing it into the Ganga water. Even after years and years, that water which is in the bottle, it's not going to be clean, right? Why? Because that cap is closed. So for that, what is, even after staying in this association of the devotees, we have to open our eyes and ear to hear and to see what is the truth, what is the truth, and we should know who is God. So like that way we can know like who is God, and we can go back to Godhead in by the association of the devotee. So in this what in this sloka, the last two lines it's saying uh, katham chedam udasrakshihi kale prapte kalevaram. So the animal's body, human body, everybody, whoever in this world jiva, they quit their body. But human being, they have some freedoms, but no other one is having. Like freedom means a bird is eating some grains outside, but always it will be in fear, right? Someone is coming, he may catch me. But for us it's not applicable, right? At home we are sitting having food, it's not like someone will come and snatch the food. So we have some freedoms. Along with freedom, responsibility also come. So what is our responsibility? In this we have lot many spaces, we got this body, human body, what is the use of that, and what is our responsibility, how we can go back to Godhead? So we should connect, like we should connect with Krishna every time from every angle. Devotees, they every time connect their surrounding, whatever they see, whatever the word they speak, the everything is connected with the God. So even we know that whenever we saw some we read some books of Srila Prabhupada, or read some see some lecture, in that Prabhupada, he every time uh, for everything he connect with it God. One time one devotee, he asked he said like it's a nice, wonderful, beautiful sunset. So Prabhupada said like, can you imagine if the sunset is so beautiful, so the one who created this, how beautiful he will be. So every time Prabhupada used to connect everything to Lord. Same way, devotees also, the pure devotee, they always connect their surrounding, their word, everything to God. So here the thing is what Narad Muni did and how he come to this, how he got this spiritual body. So the next sloka we are going to discuss. It's like here is in this sloka is saying prakalpa. Prakalpa means the previous kalpa. In previous kalpa, in this, Srila Vyasadeva is asking Narad Muni, like, how come everything is fresh in your memory? Because what happens, time annihilates everything. But your memory is fresh and which is undisturbed by the time. How come is possible? So do we remember like what happened with us in our previous life? We don't remember, right? Nobody remembers. So leave about the previous life. What happened in our childhood, we don't remember. Even if you say okay, leave about the childhood, do we remember what happened 2 months ago? No. Do we remember what happened 2 days ago? That also no. uh, Somebody remembers, but it's not like clearly we remember everything. But Narad Muni, he got that Divya Sarira and he remembers everything what happened in his previous life. Means what happened, the kala means the time, it did not separate Narad Muni from his memory. So it is not disturbed by time or kal, where what happens, time annihilates everything, right? We also know like prayer comes and it cause it annihilates everything, and nobody remembers like what happened in our previous life. So by doing bhakti, Narad Muni went beyond the time, and he remembers everything. We also can cross this Bhavasagar. How? By following Srila Prabhupada. By following Srila Prabhupada, we can also cross this Bhavasagar. So here Prabhupada is saying like spirit is in the purport he is saying like spirit is not annihilated. As we know, we cannot cut the soul, we cannot we cannot slain it, we cannot do anything with the spirit, it cannot be annihilated. And even after annihilation of the material body, one cannot annihilate the spirit. So spiritual consciousness is like that, we cannot annihilate it. So Narad Muni, what happened, he developed that kind of consciousness where he got this Divya Sarira, and where we cannot where that memory, the reason why the memory is fresh in his mind, so he can remember everything from his past life. With this I will conclude here. Uh, if you have any questions, you can go for that.
Hare Krishna Mataji, did you discuss both the slokas?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Dear devotees, any questions, comments, reflections for today's class?
Yeah,
Your voice is very, very low, Prabhuji. We are not able to hear you.
sorry, Prabhuji.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. And Prabhuji, hope it is better now.
Yeah, go ahead, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Anybody else has any questions, comments? Rather than Ajit Pro.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. It's a wonderful analogy. Mataji explained about the devotee association. Like we should, even we have in a devotee association, we should have open our ears and um, mind, right? So that like a good example of analogy of like close to water bottle, like put in a Ganga. Even if it is associated with the devotees association, like but still if it is not open, listen to the lectures, hearing, and so that doesn't transform. So cleanse our mind. So that is very good analogy. So I have one question on this, Prabhuji, like the Narada Mahamuni, um, when Nada Mahamuni, he is like in a material body, but in the spiritual consciousness. So that is the reason, like he was able to remember the Krishna's pastimes and everything. He was able to remember. Even in the previous kalpa, he had the association. And is it like something like we can also achieve, Prabhuji, like because we are in the material world, material body, but if our consciousness become pure and always in the spiritual, can we also like carry this, like whatever the we learn to the next life also?
Definitely will carry whatever you learn in this life to next life. There is no doubt about that. So, Prabhupada mentioned in one of the lecture, the famous sitar player, he is sitar player from last few births. So, whatever we have the intelligence, that is coming from our previous birth. That intelligence will come. The first question you asked, the spiritual experience, even though we are in the material body, have that divine experience. Yes, that is also possible. Uh, how much pure we are, how much surrendered we are, and how much mercy we have from Krishna upon us. It all depends. Like Srila Prabhupada also experienced this spiritual ecstasy and spiritual feelings.
Mm.
One time when he was in New York Yatra, he asked all his fellow members, have you seen Narada Mahamuni? Have you seen Narada Mahamuni? That means
Mm.
even though he is in spiritual body, he is able to see all spiritual entities around him.
Mm.
And he spoke many times. Recently, I was reading. He, even though Jiva Goswami was not there, one time he is listening. He is talking with Jiva Goswami in the mid of the night. One of the temple priest's son listened the conversation. Who is to whom we were talking yesterday's night.
Mm.
So that means even though he is materially here, he has a spiritual association. But how much pure we are, how much surrendered our acharyas, or how much mercy that we have from Krishna, it's all
Okay.
depends. Yeah, it's possible. Even now also, sometimes we feel Krishna is helping me, or Krishna is Prabhupada is helping me, Guru Maharaj is helping me. We feel many times, even
Mm.
by sitting in front of our deities, they will reciprocate upon us. So it's all again how much we are surrendered and how much we are not contaminated by these three modes of material nature.
Okay, okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Any other?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, sorry, my voice was not clear. So one question, Prabhuji. Narad Muni was in the previous day of current Brahma, or he was in the past life when he met the Vedantist being the maid servant son and the previous birth as Gandharva. Those two birth was just during this Brahma and before few kalpa, previous just one day prior to this current day of Brahma or the previous Brahma itself.
Not mentioned anywhere. Is it previous day of Brahma or same day of Brahma or same Kalpa? I haven't heard anywhere like that. But why this matter for us to know about that? Doesn't matter, right? It just
Just to know, knowing for knowledge purpose, nothing, Prabhuji, nothing
yeah.
else.
So I haven't read or heard anything about previous Janma or in this day or previous Kalpa or previous Brahma. I haven't heard anything around that. Yeah, the essence is because of his piety from his previous life, he took that nice pious life. So we need to inspire with that part.
Yes, Prabhuji. And spiritual master, like now Brahma, he got initiated from Lord Brahma, but during the maid servant, so he might Narad Muni might have been initiated by any of these Vedantists. Is it that correct?
That is also not mentioned. He got initiated. Just he heard and he helped and he ate Uchista.
Okay.
But just by hearing, see, initiation, um, one formal process, but even without initiation, also you can inspire. So we are not initiated by Srila Prabhupada, but we are surrendered with the Srila Prabhupada's messages. We are following. That means even though we are not initiated, we are very dear to Srila Prabhupada,
Understood.
right? Yeah, yeah. So we need to take the enlightenment. Initiation is one part,
Mhm.
which will make more closer association and more strong bondage and more thing. Even without initiation, many instances are there. Many acharyas take inspiration from different senior personalities.
But Prabhuji, we had like without accepting spiritual master
Mm.
through initiation process, whatever we are doing in Bhakti Marg, that is not going to be counted, right, Prabhuji? So how
Yeah,
we can?
bhakti will not be counted, but enlightenment can happen, right? So here, Narad Mahamuni got enlightened by those people. So um, enlightenment means you are self-realized. Okay, I'm not this body. I'm something else. I want to serve the Supreme Lord. That is enlightenment. So once you have that enlightenment, you can take initiation from whoever you like. Without enlightenment, you cannot take initiation, right? Like the enlightenment is first part.
Okay, but without initiation, Lord will accept or no, Prabhuji?
How Lord will accept without initiation?
So
As per Hari Bhakti Vilasa, our bhakti will be accepted only through bona fide spiritual master.
then how about Narad Muni? He must have been accepted.
Narada Mahamuni, he did not get liberation or he did not go back to Godhead. Just he got next life as a pious life because
Okay,
of previous life association.
okay, Prabhuji, but
He did not
Prabhuji,
go back to Godhead, right? He did not. Um, yeah.
but
After
he,
now he got initiated by Brahma, and then now he's on the line of going back to Godhead.
got it, Prabhuji. But in that life also, he had Lord's darshan, like Prabhuji.
Lord's darshan he had. He felt when he was working towards the north direction, he felt like some divine energy is helping me, some self-realization. Um, बना रही हूँ. Yeah. अभी बहुत busy हूँ मैं. Now, as per the Srimad Bhagavatam, we may need to study further if you really need. This Narada pastimes in another Purana is mentioned. As per the Srimad Bhagavatam first canto, Narada Mahamuni heard and realized, and after his mother passed away, he was walking towards the north direction, and then he next life he got as a Muni sage. That's what it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. But whether he got initiated or any other things happened, nothing is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. But the formal initiation and all happened in the next life through Brahma. We accept him as in the disciplic succession. Brahma passed that knowledge to Narada Mahamuni. Narada Mahamuni passed that knowledge to Vyasadeva.
Okay, Prabhuji. And after getting spiritual body, and he got the spiritual vision through which he could able to remember his two previous lives, like as maid servant or Gandharva.
Yeah, see, some people will have that divine vision, even though if without spiritual body, even in the material body also, uh, you can remember your previous life. Very rarely it will happen. Like there is one research happened. One person, her name is Shanti. Mahatma Gandhi did this research on reincarnation. So she remembers her previous life, where she took birth, all the stuff. So to remember the previous life, need not to be a spiritual vision. You not be a spiritual person. So even with material body itself, you can remember the previous life. But
Okay.
that is a rare exceptional scenario. No one wants to remember the previous life. It's very difficult. This life, wife, kids, and these relations is sweet. It's like, suppose if you remember previous life, wife, or previous previous wife, then it will be disgusting, right? It will not be good.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Prabhuji,
Eh,
one
eh,
final question, sorry.
uh,
So Narad Muni is giving his previous lives details to Vyasadeva. But what he had from Vedantist, how that knowledge helped him to self-realize and then go out of this body, get spiritual body. These things, do you have anywhere in the scripture, even in Srimad Bhagavatam in latter canto, Prabhuji, or no?
from Narad Mahamuni only it's mentioned in the first canto itself. See, again, the spiritual body, material body, or hellish body, human body, this is all our consciousness. At the time of death, what consciousness you left, that kind of consciousness you get.
Yeah, and
So, how he got spiritual body? Because he left the body with the spiritual consciousness. He was remembering the Lord, and he left the body.
yes, Prabhuji. Which kind of knowledge he gained from being that Vedantist and all this transformation happened? So that particular kind of knowledge he elaborately explained anywhere to Vasudev Prabhuji, or only the life, I mean, his previous life in brief. So if, let's say, we want to know what kind of knowledge he gained from Vedantist, that information will get anywhere, Prabhuji, or no?
What kind of knowledge he got? Good question. Maybe the spiritual science and some Vedas. I don't know. I cannot say maybe. I don't know. They did not mention what scriptures they were reading and what scriptures they enlighten. I don't know.
No, here that we
That
can
is
get
not
that.
detailedly mentioned in Bhagavad. Maybe we need to read some Narada Purana or something.
Okay, it's good. Thank you. Thank
Very
you.
nice. Any other questions, comments related to today's class? Okay. If there are no questions, let's conclude here. Let's thank our Grace Pushpanjali Mataji by giving a nice Srimad Bhagavatam class by chanting 3 times Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Wish a very, very happy Krishna conscious day ahead. Tomorrow we'll have Bhagavatam class regularly at 6:30 a.m. We wish a very, very happy Krishna conscious day ahead. Let's offer our praise to Lord Narasimhadeva to give protection to our congregation and enter the world. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Julantam Srotomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Mutyur Namamyaham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Mutyur Namamyaham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam नारसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मुच्योर्मुच्योर्नमाम्यहम् नरसिंह भगवान की जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय Let's offer our prayers to all assembled Vaishnavas who gave a nice opportunity to hear Bhagavatam class. Panchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे भगवान श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा की जय अमल पुराणम श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा सी यू ऑल टुमारो मॉर्निंग 6:30 am हरे कृष्णा